strangest thing. It's shorter than you think. No think is shorter than you.
Girl Queen Sauce Crime. I'm back again with another video. Right now we're going to be discussing Jelani Day. In the mix of us discussing Jelani Day, we're going to listen to what his mom says. The main thing I'm going to pause on is about the two young white girls, and you will hear it for yourself. And then we're going to discuss the cell phone that was found, because there are red flags. There are red flags that is present that I don't understand, that we need answers for. We need to understand what was going on, because I'm completely confused on why two people from ISU, which is in Bloomington, Illinois, an hour away, why these two girls that said they were just bored, so they drove an hour away. Then the other excuse was they wanted to help. They go right to the clothes, fan the clothes, and you'll hear what else they did. And it don't make sense. If you are innocent, it had nothing to do with Jelani Day's death. If you had nothing to do with his death, if you had nothing, you innocent, and you really wanted to help, why are you doing the things that you're doing and acting the way you acting? Only reason why you would do this is if you know something, you complicit in something, or you covering for someone else. Why wouldn't you want to talk to the mom, or forget that, the police? Why do you need protection? Let's get into it.
This clothing was found is a mile away up the river from where the body was found. And my thing is, if the police, when they did the search with the Illinois Search and Rescue, why would they stop them from coming a mile and a half up the river and see that there were clothes up here to find other evidence? They didn't do their job. None of this makes sense. So I need you to see it for yourself. See it for yourself. None of this makes sense. Why would my son come anywhere where his clothes would, even if his clothes floated to this area, why would he come down here and even take his clothes off? See this for yourself. It doesn't make sense. You just came from an area where his car was parked. This is the area where his clothing was found.
3 miles away.
And his body was found up the river, or down the river. See it for yourself. And understand why I'm asking for the Illinois Attorney General. Understand why I'm asking for the FBI. Understand why I'm asking for the Department of Justice. Understand why I'm saying that Bloomington and Peru and LaSalle and the sheriff office and everybody that was down here on September 4th did not do their job. See it for yourself. Look around here. Look at this.
Car, just 3 miles from the car. Mile and a half to the body. 3 different locations. Car, body. Car, clothes, body. Wallet.
His lanyard. See it for yourself.
Somebody knows
Miss
something.
Day, are there any activities that go on here where anybody would have been around or seen anything, or is this pretty much always secluded?
How would I know? I'm here. I'm here just like you. Well, I don't know. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know what they do down here. From what they tell me, this is like a lover's lane. Jelani ain't loving on nobody down here.
I know that's for his mama.
Nobody. So no, I don't know what they would do down here. My son ain't coming into the woods to hang out. That's not what he did.
He has an
Ever.
apartment.
In all the 25 years of me raising him and knowing him.
He has an apartment. So if he wanted to have sex or involve with any girl, he would do that in the presence of his own home. Why would he go to the woods? And that water is like the Summer Wells horse pond water that us, majority black folk, would not get nowhere near that water. So he ain't there swimming, and he has a place where if he wanted to have sex with a girl, he would have sex with a girl in his apartment. So it still don't make sense. There's foul play all over this case. We won't stop until we get answers. But let's keep going.
This wouldn't have been Jelani's hangout spot. He wouldn't have came down here to swim. See it for yourself.
Where was the wallet, Jelani's wallet and lanyard found in proximity to this area here? Where did they say?
I don't have the proximity of the wallet. I know it wasn't found with the clothing. I know the lanyard wasn't found with the clothing of the body either. They weren't found in the same area.
And they've
Spread it
not
around.
told you?
I do not have that information.
All evidence, spread it out.
Why need the investigation? That's right. Well, she does not know why need the investigation. Somebody knows something. This is not suicide. Somebody knows $20,000 has now been put up by two different people for rewards for information. $20,000. Chicago, the man is today.
As a witness, see for yourself.
Ask the witnesses who came down here and found the clothing. Why would they even come down here? See it for yourself.
Ask them.
Ask them. There were two young white girls. They said the police officers told us that they was from ISU that were bored. They came down here because they wanted to find information to see if they can help locate anything about Jelani.
They was bored an hour away in Bloomington Normal, Illinois. So they drove an hour away, bored, wanted to help, and you go straight to the clothes that's 1 mile from the body. That's very suspicious.
Ask them why they would come down here.
That's right.
Ask them why this would be the spot that they would look at.
How?
How would they know? I need those answers. Ask them why they lawyered up right now.
Bingo.
Ask them.
See it for yourself.
Mrs. Day has.
Why are y'all lawyered up? Is that a hangout spot? If what's wrong with informing what y'all do down there? If you know nothing and you are completely innocent, what is wrong with talking and telling what y'all do down there so she can know what her son was doing down there? What's wrong with that? Why do you need a lawyer? And you innocently walked up on pieces of his clothing a mile from his body. Innocently now. Why would you need a lawyer? The people want to know. Why do y'all need a lawyer? What are y'all hiding? You only retain a lawyer when you don't want to speak, when you don't want to say something, when you feel like you might be in trouble for something and you don't want to disclose that information. That's telling me these two young white girls know something about what happened down there, know what goes on down there, possibly even know who all is involved. That's what that's telling me. Just like Brian Laundrie, he lawyered up before we even knew Gabby Petito was dead. There are reasons why people lawyer up. There are reasons why people lawyer up. Keep your eyes open. What's up, y'all? We back again. Let's talk about the cell phone that was found. Alright? Pay attention. Listen to this. Red flags. Very suspicious how this phone was found.
Illinois police have it?
Yes, the Bloomington police have it in their possession, and I'm just wondering why they have it in their possession.
Can you explain how it came to be in their custody? Because you wrote on Facebook about this, that apparently a guy says his friend or acquaintance found it on the side of the road, turned it in at Walmart, they took it to police. It's this really convoluted chain of custody.
Well,
they did not take it to police. The police, it's crazy how this even happened. So they're going to explain to you there was two gentlemen that are allegedly workers. And they had mattresses on the back of the truck. And Carmen already asked the police to search this specific exit. Okay. They was driving, a mattress fell off. Boom, one of the workers found Jelani's phone. Okay. Found his phone. And okay. Found his phone, took it to Walmart. Now, my question is, was the phone locked? Did you go through it and know it was his phone? Did not care? Because when you use the ecosystem at Walmart, because I get rid of phones, extra stuff, because I don't like clutter and extra stuff. And I remember using that before. I had to have, like, I believe the password. had to get in that phone. And then there's cameras right there. And you have to put in your information before they take that phone. So how was these two strangers able to use the ecosystem in Walmart and sell their phone and get $80? The people want to know how they was able to do that. Was the phone open? I'm sure it was busted up. It was on the side of the interstate. And then you have to have the location turned off to be able to sell the phone. So how did you get in there? Did you know the code? Was the phone already unlocked? That is very suspicious. Woo, you just walked up on the phone. Like Carmen says, information is falling in y'all lap. Make that make sense to the people. And the guy, he did talk to us, so I give him that. But I'm wondering, did he open the phone, nor was Jelani's? Because he sold the phone and got $80. And you had to be able to open that phone, y'all, to use, when you use the ecosystem, to sell it. You have to be able to get in there. You have to know the information. So was it already open? We need more information about that. That's strange. And it doesn't make sense. And that's so suspicious and weird. It's very weird. You sold the phone. Most people go through the phone to try to contact you. Hey, you lost your phone. I got your phone. So I'm wondering, did they go through this phone? How banged up was this phone? Was it unlocked? Did they go through the phone? Because some way the police got the phone. But you sold it and got $80. So how did the phone go from the ecosystem to the police? Do y'all see what I'm saying? Stuff is not being revealed. And they're still beating around the bush and not being real. Let's get into it.
From what I understand, the gentleman, he was going down the interstate, and A mattress fell off the back of his truck. He got off the truck. He stopped his truck to secure the mattress back on the truck. He found a phone. He said that the phone had been shattered. He ended up taking it to a kiosk at a Walmart. Because he said that the phone didn't work. He took it to a kiosk at Walmart. He received $80 for the phone. He did this on October.
Okay, so if the phone didn't work, okay, because I've never did it with a phone that don't work. How did the police know about it? Was they tracking it? Because allegedly the location was turned off. That's why they haven't been able to find the phone. You see what I'm saying? It was turned out. So how did the phone get in the police hands?
17th. Today is November the 11th.
Makes no sense.
I found out about the phone, that the phone had been found and had been identified as Jelani's phone on early this morning, maybe about 1 or 2 o'clock this morning. However, the young man had let me know that he got questioned 2 days ago. So the police have been aware of this. They've known about the phone. They've not made me aware. According to Peru and Bloomington, the FBI is assisting and providing resources. When I contacted them today, they told me that they didn't tell me about the phone because they wanted to be sure. They then told me that they were going to look into Jelani's phone to see what was on there. I questioned why they would go through the phone, and they instructed, and she said to me, Carmen, if you don't want us to go through the phone, let me know now, and we'll turn it over to the FBI. And I told her that's what I prefer for her to do.
Yeah, we don't trust y'all.
If
y'all ain't
they can turn it over to the FBI and not mess with it, because at this point, I need the FBI involved. I need them to not provide oversight, not to be engaged, but to take over this case.
Overall, does the story sit right with you? You know, a mother's feeling or intuition that a man happened to stop on the interstate and Jelani's phone happened to be at that exact spot on the interstate?
Not doing y'all job.
The area that the young man described the phone found in was the same area that I originally had searched. That exit, I didn't search that area, but the exit that the road leads to get off on that, I was there and I had told the police that is an area that needs to be looked at. Cameras need to be looked on that, on that road.
So they not doing it.
I'm sorry?
That's in Bloomington?
That was in Bloomington.
Where Jelani was a student? Okay.
That needs to be looked at, because you might find out how that phone got onto the road. So they're not listening to her. They're not looking at cameras on the roads. They're not doing none of that. So why should she trust them to go in his phone, find out who the last person was he with, and backtrack? Why would she trust that?
I had spent an entire day going to different businesses. Actually found a Dollar General in that area that let me sit in that store for 4 hours to watch their cameras, where I believe I saw Jelani's car, and I did let the police know. I saw that exit that was on that road, and I wondered, is this a way that my son's car could have went? I made all of those concerns aware to the Bloomington police.
Which this kind of falls into a pattern, I think, is what you're saying. Someone else finds the phone. Someone else found the car, his clothes, his wallet, that it's just been very piecemeal.
So we're going to stop right there. But that's the parts I wanted y'all to listen to, is that it's strange how all these different people is finding all these different parts, and all of these items are spreaded between 2 different cities. That's indication of foul play, and something happened. And it's strange that these 2 guys got off on the interstate to pick up a mattress, got out on the interstate, pulled over, and find Jelani Day's phone, unless God meant for it to be found. But you said it was broke, so you couldn't go through it. So my question is now, how was you able to sell it on ecosystem? Because you would have to be able to turn out the location, and some things you would have to be able to do. And he got $80 for, I believe it was an iPhone 12. How was all that able to happen? And then once you sold it to ecosystem, it goes into that machine, and you got your $80. So bingo, how did the police get the phone from there? From the machine to law enforcement. How did that happen? Your girl want to know. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.